Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely one today. We are listening to the Future Sound of London. I've never heard of them, but I like the name of the group. We're going to listen to this track, Papua New Guinea. This is off of their album Accelerator, which was released in 1992. We're listening to this track because it's the favorite track of Dr. Steve H. So, Dr. Steve, thank you so much for the suggestion. Thank you for the recommendation. Are you an actual doctor? It's okay if you're not. It's fine. I could be like Dr. Pepper. Anyway, which was that based off of a real doctor? Should we find out from Google? Should we do a Google search before we dive into the song? Was Dr. Pepper? It caught me. Let me refresh it. Is Dr. Pepper named after an actual doctor? Yes, Dr. Pepper is named after an actual doctor, Charles T. Pepper, who was also a surgeon for the Confederacy during the Civil War. The story goes that Wade Morrison, who later co-created Dr. Pepper, worked for Dr. Pepper before moving to Texas and naming his drink in his honor. Well, there you go. You learn a little something every day. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the song. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. The setup is nice. That sounds familiar. Just that vocal line. Is that sampled from somewhere? That heartbeat. I like that bass line. I like how it's taking its time. There's your little break. That's nice. This is a chill kind of like electronica. Drum break. This is like a chill kind of like dub sound. I like that. pull you into a tunnel, spit you back out. Seagulls? It's that vocal though in the back. That's what's getting me. I like the jungly, more cultural aspects. That flute, I would imagine it's reminiscent of something from Papua New Guinea. This is chill. I like this a lot. I could sit here and just listen to this. All right. I don't have my electronica playlist ready yet because I need to actually make one so I can begin adding songs like this and some of the other songs I have. But this would happily, easily fit right into that. I love this. This is definitely a track that you just sit back, relax, enjoy it. I love the smoothness of it. I love how melodic it is. I like how, yes, I don't even know technically if this would be considered techno. I don't think so. I think this leans more towards a dub kind of sound, especially with the bass and the drums and the way that it's so melodic. I think this leans more towards a dub kind of side, and I really enjoy that. I just enjoy how calm and relaxing it is. This is really a chill track to me. The inclusion of I'm just assuming, the kind of native instrumentation. You hear some flutes in there, some of the sounds of percussion that are played. It sounds like it perhaps could be actual instruments, native to Papua New Guinea. And I think that that's really cool, the sound that it creates. And it takes it's like a kind of jungly sound, but also a very futuristic sound. I think they live up to their name incredibly so. I got to talk about that vocal sample though. Because even though I haven't heard this track, that I have heard. But I couldn't tell you where. So come on a little journey with me as we look, because there's no lyrics to go over, so we might as well go straight to the Wikipedia page, which was actually kind of lengthy. Says that it was the group's debut single released in 1991, and of course included on the album we just listened to, reaching number 22 on the UK singles chart. This song also would fit really nicely into the music that I can't say that I grew up listening to a lot of it, but I did listen to a decent amount of techno and electronica in the 90s, I guess in the later 90s. And there was a radio station. I remember it was a great time that they used to play electronica. And my favorite song, even to this day, was Masquerade. Do you want to be lovers tonight while the moon is right? Keep up this masquerade. Remember that one? I still sing that one to this day. That I don't even know how popular that song is, but I love that song. All right, sorry. Sorry. Gary Cobain described himself as being a bit of an indie kid in the 1980s, being a fan of Manchester-based factory record acts such as Joy Division. Okay. He reflected in 2006 that he played the guitar, but was never very good. And he's still not very good at it, he says. Let's see. I want to read about the song, though. So they began producing music. Is this for the band? No, I want to read about the song, not the group coming together. Did they develop some tracks, which in retrospect were admittedly dodgy, but we were always looking for an opportunity to start getting weirder. And we gradually found it. And also, I love the way that heartbeat rhythm starts up in the beginning, kind of setting stage. Then there's a lot happening in there with how they bring it. All right, so let's see. Cobain recalled that the music industry at the time was very aimed towards dance singles, while their music, they wanted to make what Cobain described as big, sprawling, cosmic, ambient rock albums. In other words, concept albums, which would be easy for us. So, in a way, we've listened to like barely a blip of this artist band that I'm about to mention. Is this kind of reminiscent of Spangle? Is this kind of in that same area? Even though listening to this song specifically, it sounds like a slightly more faster tempoed Thievery Corporation, if we were to go in that direction. It says that the album was developed at their London studio called Earth Beats. The engineer credited the song was Yage, who Cobain described as semi-fictitious and semi-real, an alter ego for both. Okay, let's see. Psychoactive Jungle? The name was derived from Yahe, a vision-inducing drink that is made from psychoactive jungle vine and plants. I gotta tell you, this kind of perfectly describes the sound. I think the song samples the bass line from Meat Beat Manifesto's Radio Babylon, with Lisa Gerrard's vocal from Donna the...
That's the old pepper boy. That's the old pigeon. That's putting it over the old plate, boy.
That's where it was. Because when I had first discovered David Sylvian and I was trying to find any music even closely within the realm of A Dying Sun, that's I haven't listened to that album in a long time, but it is one of my favorite albums, and I can't believe I couldn't remember that. I could not remember that. The artwork on that album, stunning. That's what got my attention to it. Let's see. The Dead Can Dance sample came from a mixtape sent to a band member's girlfriend's collection, which she received from a man she had seen. Sorry, there's a cat. There's a cat just walking by. Sorry. Which she received from a man she had been seeing briefly. Cobain stated that he had always loved Dead Can Dance, but I didn't have that particular album, so I sampled it from the cassette. Well, I'd say that there was some success in this. That was really, really fantastic, and I can't believe that I recognized it, but it was there in front of me the whole time. Anyways, thank you so much for sharing your favorite song with me. I really appreciate you sharing that, Steve. I don't know if I should call you Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve, thank you so much for the suggestion, the recommendation. Of course, the rest of you, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Follow me, support the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all later. Bye.